BMW i4 Concept First Look, a new direction for the BMW i brand. The BMW Concept 4 that made its debut at the 2019 Frankfurt Motor Show didn't win over many fans with its massive kidney grille, and the i4 Concept here likely faces a similar challenge. It features an equally large pair of rodent-like teeth up front. But if you glance at the i4 and write it off as another failed piece of BMW design, you'd be missing the point entirely. The Concept i4 is the start of a new chapter for BMW, and in a world that's quickly moving toward electrification, the car is a big deal for one of the automotive world's oldest marques. Motor Trend got an early look at the Concept i4 in January, and when we asked Kai Leiner, the head of BMW i Design, about the Concept's borderline offensive styling, we were met with a confident smile. BMW's designers know full well what they're doing is going to ruffle a few feathers, but it doesn't bother them at all. Their aim is to push BMW into the future, and they can't do that by catering to those who want every BMW to look like an E28 Series. They aren't sorry about the way this car looks. Speaking of the future, the i4 signals a big shift for the i brand. Instead of making a carbon fiber hybrid sports car and a little city car, BMW has taken aim squarely at Tesla with its latest concept. The i4 Concept's range is 373 miles on the European WLTP cycle. WLTP numbers are more generous than EPA figures, and the EPA estimated range is 270 miles. And BMW says the powertrain makes up to 530 HP. The i4 Concept is estimated to do the 0 to 60 sprint in 4 seconds and continue on to a top speed of 124 miles per hour. Those numbers aren't taken turbo rivaling, but this isn't a sports car. Because the i4 doesn't have a combustion engine to cool, the grille is now what BMW calls the intelligence panel, which houses a range of visual sensors, radar, LiDAR, and other sensors needed to facilitate autonomous driving reside behind those huge dual kidneys. As cool as that sounds, we worry that this will make a low-speed frontal impact a lot more expensive to repair than it would be on a car without an intelligence panel. On the inside, the i4 features a curved screen angled toward the driver, much like what we've already seen in the new Cadillac Escalade. The huge display is connected to the dashboard via small stilts, and it looks as though it's floating on the dash. There are almost no physical buttons on the inside of the i4, and everything is either controlled by the infotainment display or by touch buttons on the steering wheel or in the center stack. The seats are a combination of Vita leather and microfiber cloth, and the interior is extremely minimalist. BMW said it considered only what was deemed essential when designing the interior of the i4. The air vents match the design of the rest of the car. The iDrive controller is made of crystal, though BMW said that likely won't make production, and the car's bronze tone is carried over from the outside. Most of the metallic surfaces on the inside match the frozen bronze color of the exterior. The car bears some resemblance to the iVision Dynamics concept of 2017, which was said to preview the i4, but clearly the design has gone through some revisions over the past 3 years. As is typical with BMWs these days, the i4 Concept has 3 driving modes: Core, Sport, and Efficient. The modes change the way information is displayed to the driver. In Core mode, the widgets are arranged on the instrument cluster and in the infotainment display in a manner that best suits normal driving. In Sport, the widgets rearrange to create a more focused view and display more information about the road ahead. In Efficient, the displays show an assisted driving view and relays to the driver what the sensors in the intelligence panel are seeing. BMW plans to bring a production version of the Concept i4 to life by next year and is in the process of retooling its main plant in Germany to incorporate i4 production. The company has committed to investing more than $200 million in said plant to help jumpstart production of the i4. BMW hasn't given an official estimate as to when we might see the production version of the i4 concept, but it's safe to assume it's not too far away.